Hey there, it's Lowell Wild Jr. Today I want to talk about three of the most common mistakes that podiatrists make. And when I'm thinking about it, there are a lot of mistakes that people will make, not just podiatrists, but people that I come across in life and in business. But today I want to talk about three things that I think are mistakes that podiatrists make way too frequently. Number one, and a very common mistake that podiatrists make, is accepting the status quo. And it's very easy for us to accept the status quo, especially when we've been in practice for 20, 30, or 40 years. But we don't have to accept the status quo. We can't just accept that reimbursement is coming down, that referral sources are drying up, that patients don't want to pay their bills, things like that. We can strategize ways to overcome those things. So yes, reimbursement may be coming down, but looking for other ways to provide patient care that is comprehensive and good for the patient while still maintaining a revenue level that you would like to enjoy that you may have had in the past and want to maintain in the future. Also, looking at your office and saying, well, I'm not really going to do anything to make my office look better. I'm not going to do anything to make my team better. You're just kind of accepting the status quo. And I think that's a really big problem and a big mistake that people make. And I see it not just with podiatry, but in other parts of the world. But I think trying to buck the status quo, and really what we've done in Fabi is we've tried to always buck the status quo and look for ways to become more innovative, to become more comprehensive in care, to become more profitable, and do a whole lot of things in that way. A second really common thing that I see podiatrists make a mistake is not investing in themselves. And what do I mean by that? There's a lot of ways to invest in oneself. So a lot of times we get our CMEs because we have to, and we do online CMEs, we go to meetings, we sign in, we don't go to lectures. We're not truly investing in ourselves to become a better practitioner, become a better business practitioner. So sometimes we take CMEs just to do the surgical stuff, but we really don't do things to improve ourselves as business owners, as business leaders. And so investing in ourselves is a really important thing that I just see a lot of podiatrists not doing. When I talk to them about it, they kind of shrug their shoulders and they just don't seem all that interested. And there's great opportunity in investing in yourself, especially as a business leader. And it's never too late. I have seen some people in their late 60s invest in themselves and completely do a turnaround with their business and ultimately sell their business for more money than they ever imagined. So a big and second mistake that people make is not investing in themselves. And I think a third really important mistake that people make is they don't look at profitability. People look at revenue, but they don't look at profitability. And it's important to be on top of your profitability because ultimately your profitability is going to be what you take home every year to your family. And it's also going to create the value for your business. So profitability ultimately turns into equity value, which turns into exit plan. And so I think not paying attention to profitability is kind of a part of a mistake that ultimately leads into not having a good exit plan for yourself and your business. And look, there are many more mistakes that people make, including me. And look, when I talk about mistakes that people make, I make more than the average bear. But these are three things that I think that you could focus on. And as we head into 2024, these are things that you can change right now and make those mistakes opportunities and improve those and take advantage of those things. Have a great week.